Alrighty then.
Wait, hold on.
Hold
Damn it.
on. What problems? Yeah, at least you,
I think problem.
at least you have a
Uh,
hotkey for it. So.
yeah, I have a hotkey for mine too, but I'm trying to figure out which one is it.
Oh
Oh,
god.
video capture hotkey. There you go. So
I
we
just
start right.
I for I forever set mine to F5.
I set mine to F9, but I haven't recorded in a while, so.
I mean F9 is the one that makes me okay like I didn't realize this, but F5 is what makes you look at yourself in Minecraft. So I have to be in the flip. How did I exit over here? Oh, I'm just gonna take it.
Well, you can start now.
What?
You can start now.
Start what?
Start the video.
I mean I've been recording, so
Two, three,
this is like the intro.
6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, where do we leave off?
Um, the other girl.
Oh yes. This Tracy number 1. For those of you that don't know, or those of you that did not watch the previous Minecraft shenanigans.
Shenanigans. It's talk. We're just talking while doing whatever. Oh god. I
Minecraft.
hold on. You need your dramatic background music. Okay, there.
Yes.
I gave you dramatic background music.
Okay, well,
The
let's
sad thing
see.
is, it's so uppity too.
Where should I start off? I guess I should start off with her name. Her name was Amy Lazarte. She had that faded British accent that at the time in my 8th grade years.
Hold on, there's an Enderman in my house that I must get rid of. He placed a grass block.
That in my 8th grade years I thought was very attractive. Because the British accent, that's pretty goddamn attractive. Wouldn't you agree, Joseph?
I mean, I don't know, because obvious reasons.
Oh yes, your asexuality prevails you from knowing the temptations of a British voice.
I mean,
Because
I can make objective, observations about somebody, but they don't really mean anything to me. I mean, actually, that's something that was bugging me, because you were talking about how China was like what did you say, a solid 9, and I couldn't wrap my head around what that meant.
no, she was a solid 9. I mean,
I haven't the slightest clue how to even perceive that.
See, that's another thing that my uncle burned into my head.
Here's the thing: is you say solid 9, and I see little body fat, I don't know, non-masculine voice. No, has all of her
voice,
has all of her limbs. No, like
what is
skin, no skin grafts.
That masculine woman.
No skin grafts. That's what I see when I try to make observations. I have no idea, what is attractive and what isn't. I mean, I know statistics, but that's about it. I know statistically what some people like, but I also have read that every guy thinks different things about stuff, so I really don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not like one of those rare occasions where I think like horses are hot or anything.
Oh God,
I'm
Kenya,
just like a regular person.
The Kenyas of the world.
Yes, the furry out.
Yes, for those of you that don't know, the person that recently has been surprising us in League is a furry owie. Do not Google image that, whatever you do. You have been warned. Do not Google image anything that we use to describe Kenya. Your eyes will burn.
Oh man, they're probably gonna look it up anyways. But
oh, God.
At least it won't be our fault.
I know, right? I warned.
We told you not to.
We warned.
Anyways, back to the actual matter at hand.
Oh yeah, the story.
Yes, Amy. Okay. So let's see. To measure it down, she was. I wouldn't say that I loved her, because then again, I was young, and if I really loved her, I would have kept on bothering her. But I would say it was a good middle school puppy love type thing.
Yes, this crap happened in middle school. Meanwhile, I was. You think I'm oblivious to crap now? I was worse in middle school. Can you imagine a more oblivious version of me?
Oh God. Just like not understanding any joke whatsoever.
No, I was like that in high school, in middle school. In high school, the band deemed me the pure one because of all the dirty jokes. I had to get someone to explain them to me.
The pure one. That sounds like a title you get from Lord of the Rings.
I was dubbed the pure one by the band. They just quit even trying to explain to me things after a while. They would just, the band captain, the guy who was in my section, would turn around, give me that smile like you do for that idiot that just, like, doesn't know what's going on, tap me on the shoulder, and then turn around and keep talking, going on with the jokes. And I'm like, like, okay, I guess I just don't get to know.
I guess you just don't get to know.
I probably don't need to know. I mean, the sad thing is, all the research I've done, I know things that no person my age should know.
See, Joseph, you're a very rare occasion.
Why?
Usually, people don't have to look up why things are dirty or.
Yes, I am so oblivious. I've done extensive research, so now I've ended up knowing crap that I shouldn't know.
It's better to have known than not to have known at all.
Now, some of the things I know are just twisted that I don't want to ever imagine people having things for.
Says the guy that's into BDSM.
Now, you listen here. It is an alternative to stuff that I don't want to do. Once again, I'm a bit fearful my father will wake up and walk out here and stare at me if we start a conversation about this. He'll be like, what the F are you talking about? I'm gonna be like, oh, nothing. It's an analogy.
Future.
It's an analogy.
He says it's an what did you?
Oh God. He might not hear me because he's deaf, so he might actually say that.
It's an what did you? What'd you call me?
What'd you call me?
You talking back, boy?
Oh God.
No, Dad.
Once again, my parents are not abusive. I have a nice life. I've had to say that.
This video.
I know, right? I've had to say this so many times. I'm like, I swear I'm not abused. I have a great life.
That's definitely not abuse. The desperate child screaming out for help.
Oh God. My poor parents.
God, we're sidetracking. Okay.
Oh yeah, we have no attention span.
God, we're sidetracking. Okay, okay, about the Amy thing. Let me start from the bottom, and now we're here.
Alright.
Alright, I met her after school in a program that helped kids that didn't have nowhere to go when like, say your parent or guardian had to work double time, and they wouldn't be home until, like, late at night. That's what this program was for. The school would watch over the child until 9 o'clock p.m.
Oh, I was in that. But, you know, me being the social retard that I am, I did not want to do any sports or talk to anybody, so, you know, I pretty much just wandered around watching stuff.
Yeah, I mean, when I first went there, I didn't really like it, because then I didn't really want to go there in the first place, because I didn't really have to go there, but it gave me something to do, because I didn't really want to go back home to my mother and hear that complaining 24/7.
Well, see, my mother didn't complain back when I was little. I was sheltered when I was very little, and as I grew up, crap was just dumped on me, like, a bit at a time.
Yeah, well, my mother's very abusive.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, given the fact that, you know, I'm Mexican, you know, her being abusive with the chancla, hashtag the chancla.
What the flip's a chancla?
Chancla is, you wear chanclas, what are you talking about? Chancla is Spanish for ugly shoe, and preferably what people call chanclas are sandals.
Oh.
So has your mother ever thrown a sandal at you?
No, I've had, well, if I were to start naming the crap that my mother's throwing at me, then I would officially not be able to say I'm not abused anymore.
Well,
I mean,
every time my mother was too lazy to get up, but she wasn't too lazy to yell at me. She would take off one of her chanclas and she would hurl it across the room. Now, her having me at a very young age, her aiming was so accurate at best. It was like trying to dodge a bullet. So every time she would throw the chancla, I mean, after years went by, I learned to adapt to her throwing skills.
Oh God, you gotta pull a Matrix.
Yeah, I actually did at some point. I actually did try to pull Matrix, but I fell on my back, and then she eventually got me.
Oh, you see, now, I learned how to get around my parents. Well, you see, people that watched me when I was little was my mother and my grandmother. And I had a bunk bed, and I learned very quickly that, you know, if I climbed up on the second bunk of my bunk bed, because my grandmother had bad hips, she couldn't come after me. But my mother could, because she was all fit and stuff. However, if I get under my bed, my grandmother can get a broom because she's low to the ground and start hitting me in the face with a broom and make me come up. My mother would be unable to get under there because she had all of her suitcases and crap, and I could hide back there and she wouldn't be able to see me.
I've been hit with the broom before, but not the bushy part of the broom.
Oh no, this was like literally sweeping and stuff.
This wasn't sweeping for me. I wish it was sweeping. But, you know. That abusive life, and we got sidetracked again.
I know, right?
God damn it. Okay.
Hashtag sidetrack.
Okay.
You want to sleep?
Now, back to that program. Yeah, I'll go to bed. Okay, back to that program. Now, I went there every once in a while, every time I didn't have anything to do after school. So occasionally I would go over there, and every time I went over there, people made me feel so welcome. So that's probably why I went over there. Because me being in 8th grade, I mean, Joseph, you know that feeling when you're in a higher grade than everyone else. You feel like you give no Fs, and you're just like, kinda. No one could tell me nothing.
Oh yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's not the way it was for me in my thing. Because my thing, I did this in elementary school, and you see, I was very much beat up and bullied in elementary school, and I only ever got one answer as to why. And I didn't understand it at the time, and I still don't really understand it, but, you know, whenever someone would beat me up, and I'd be like, what the flip did I do? They'd be like, because you white. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow. I have never met that in my whole life. Someone that got beat up because they're white.
Yes.
People, okay,
I've been beat up, rocks, bricks thrown at, you know, hit with stickings, pushed down ravines.
See, I was picked on when I was little because I was annoying, and I always tried to make friends with the wrong people, and I was fat.
Oh,
so
God.
that's why people made fun of me.
I didn't bother trying to make friends.
Mexican, not because of my race. God,
yes,
that's deep.
That's the only reason why anyone ever gave her beating up, because either they wouldn't answer me, or they would, like, when I would be like, what did I do? They'd just be like, because you're white. And I'm like, oh, well, I can't help that. Okay.
Because you're white.
So then I just figured it was my place. So, you know, every recess or whatever, whenever teachers weren't around, I would go off on my own and sit under a tree and relax, or I would go hide under a bench and, you know, just do whatever.
You are the walking, like, you are literally like the 1980s walking nerd statement.
The walking nerd statement?
Yes, like, every lunch break or every recess break, I'm just gonna go hide.
Yeah, that is what I did. I had to go.
You are the walking 1980s god.
If I didn't hide...
My uncle beat up.
Oh, God.
You are what my uncle bullied back in the day.
Oh, God. Well, if I didn't go hide, then I would get beat up. And even if I did hide, they would sometimes go find me because they were bored.
They're like, hey, let's find that white kid. Which white kid? Not that white kid. The white kid was beat up. You know what white kid.
The white kid that's weird, that doesn't know anything and doesn't sit at the I didn't sit at the lunch table either.
I would try to sit, like, near all the cool kids at the lunch table. What I was being cool.
Like, I was openly shunned because okay, like, I tried, like, the very first day or week to get along with people, but, like, my mother had sheltered me to the point where I had no idea what any of these people were talking about.
Okay, well, in my elementary school years, that was how I was because I lived with my grandmother and she was very protective. So I didn't know a damn thing.
I mean, like,
So I was just as clueless as you were.
like I was, yeah, but I got like, I was labeled weird because I, like, because I was alone, I developed like kind of, loner habits, and that was perceived as being like weird. So, in fact, it wasn't until fourth grade that I actually made a legit friend that didn't just want to be around me because I knew all the answers and stuff.
Huh.
And that didn't end so well. Because, as it turns out, you see, this was a girl that had a crush on me, and I did not understand. Now, if you think middle school Joseph was completely and utterly clueless, elementary school Joseph was worse.
Wait. So, okay, wait. Let me try to fit your cluelessness into something. Are you Luffy from One Piece clueless? Because Luffy is pretty goddamn clueless.
No, okay, like, I'm pretty sure a rock would have, been better than I would. Like a legit rock piece of dirt on the ground. The grass probably was yelling at me what was going on in grass language.
Grass. Oh man, that's pretty bad. Because the kind of clueless that you're talking about that's running through my head is Luffy, because Luffy is as solid as a rock. He does not give no Fs.
No F.
He really does not care. I mean, you can say the most stupidest thing and he'll do that, but if you say the most smartest thing, he'll just zone that out and do whatever he wants because he's a pirate.
Oh god.
That's his only reason for doing stuff, even when he does something nice. It's because I'm a pirate.
I'm a pirate.
That's his only reason.
I gotta prove that pirates are awesome. Yeah, but, pretty much that ended badly, and then in 5th grade, it was just, the same old, people. I didn't get along with people, they didn't like me, I was weird, I was shunned, I was, beat up and stuff.
You were raped?
Well, no, that didn't happen so much, and I didn't get raped, but almost that happened in middle school. In middle school, I was like, fresh start. I'm gonna try to, like, take the loner that I have, like, all the stuff that I have found in myself, I'm going to just, own who I am. So if anyone has ever seen The Melancholy of Haruhi Shizumiya, imagine a male version of her. Well, it wasn't God, because she ended up becoming God in the anime, but I am nowhere near God status. Like, pretty much the aliens thing, the ghosts, the paranormal bullcrap, the being just outward and not caring and doing whatever, that was me. I was like a mixture of, okay, imagine Kramer and Haruhi put together. I dressed like Kramer and acted like Haruhi.
Okay.
Except I did enter the classrooms like Kramer. I would walk in and like almost fall on the floor because I would just barge in for no reason. I would like run in and hang on the doorknob and just barely not fall over. But I was still a little antisocial. Like, I would try to talk to people if they talked to me. But otherwise, I didn't want people to not like me. But by the end of middle school, I had more or less friends. I mean, that guy. Would you consider that guy a friend, Ernesto?
I would consider that an abusive relationship, but I think that